Okay, hello everyone, welcome to this video. So today I will be explain I and my friend work about the segment 7 linear transformation. So I make this segment with my friend with Putu Adi Sasrawan, and my name is Kadek Banuarta with 3 last digit name is 025. So maybe I will be say sorry if in my explain my work I'm use bahasa because maybe from sometimes I cannot explain with English, so maybe I will be use bahasa from the explain. So I will be start the explanation. The first question is the explain why the rotation transformation in R3 or 3 dimension products the formula as the appear on the slide learning. So maybe I will be show the formula in the slide learning. So there are 3 formula in the slide learning. So the first is this, the rotation in the x-axis. Second is in the a-axis, y-axis, and the last is in the z-axis. So the question is why the formula like this. Maybe I will be explain first in the x-axis. So why the matrix formula is like this. We can see in this picture in the rotation in x-axis, the rotation is memutari sumbu x. So this is mean the coordinate in x-axis will cannot be changed, atau bisa dibilang titik koordinatnya akan tetap sama karena dia memutari sumbu x-nya. So the formula will be like this: 1 0 0, and in the bottom 1 is 0 0, and the coordinate will be changed in the coordinate y-axis and z-axis, because we can see this is rotation. This make the circle. So for example, the coordinate is start in this point. If we rotate like this, you can see the coordinate y and z will be changed, but in the x this will be still same. So how about this formula, where we get this? So from my understanding, we get this formula from the rotation in the R2. The formula in the R2 is like this: the cos theta minus sin theta cos theta. This is same with the z axis, the rotation in z axis. Just we move the value 1 like this. This is in the top 1 0 0, but in the z axis is the 0 0 1, and this is like this. And maybe in the y axis have the many different formula, like we see the minus sin in the x and z is in the top, but in the y axis the formula minus sin x means theta is in the bottom, and the value 1 there are in the center matrix like this. This is in the center, and this is the formula in the learning. And why the formula like this? Because where the rotation do, for example in x, so we need make the value x cannot be changed. So like this, if in the x the value 1 is in the a11, maybe this is we can say this a11 is A12 like that, and so on. We can see this is in the A11, and if we need to make the coordinate in x-axis cannot be changed, we need place the value 1 in the center, and we can make like a line yang lurus dengan 1 that's have value 0, and same like this z-axis like that. So that's my explanation about the number 1, and the next is the question number 2. Put a dot on the R2 and use matrix multiplication to determine the point reflection result. It's again the A is x-axis, B is y-axis, and the C is in the line Y is equal Z. Equal X. So the answer is like this. For example, we have coordinate 2, 3. So in the x-axis, the formula is if we use the matrix multiplication, the formula is like this: 1, 0, 0, minus 1, and we multiplication the coordinate with that formula. Why the minus? This is the minus 1 because this is the reflection in the x-axis. So if I draw the example is, we will for example, this is the point, so we will be reflection this point with the x-axis, so the position will be changed to this example, yeah. So the value of y axis or y coordinate will be changed to the negative. And why if the value if value y is negative? For example, we will reflection this point to the x-axis with the x-axis, so we just need to multiply by minus, so the result will be plus. That's the why there are a value minus 1. So from the multiplication, that's I think that's easy. 1, 0 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2 plus 0 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, so the result is 2. And the next is 0 multiplied by 2 plus minus 1 multiplied by 3, so the result is minus 3. And about the y-axis, that's have a same sama logikanya seperti itu. Why the minus 1 there are in this? Because like this. For example, this is the point, and we need to reflection with the y-axis, so the point will be moved into this, so the value x will be minus. So why this the minus? So yeah, the result will be minus 2, 3, because yeah, minus 1 multiplication by minus 2. And I think this enough. And the next is in the C with the line y is equal x. The formula is this. I think this have the different, because yeah, in x-axis and y-axis, the position 1 is in this line, but in the y is in the line y equal x, the position 1 in this and this. Why like that? Because if we draw again, the line x equal y equal x will be like this. So if we have this point, the reflection will be come here. So the value x and y will be swept. For example, like this. This is the 2 and this is the 1. So the koordinat asalnya adalah 1,2 and we reflection the coordinate with the line y equal x. The coordinate will be changed to the 1 and the value x is 2. The coordinate will be changed to the 2, 1. So why the formula is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0? To the swap the value x and y in this matrix, like we can see, this is the coordinate asal and this is the result from the reflection. We can see the coordinate in the in the y will be swapped to the x and the coordinate in x will be swapped to the coordinate y. So I think from the number 2 that's enough from my explanation. And the next is number 3. Give a point at R3 and use matrix multiplication to determine the reflection of that point on the plane x, y, and C is in the plane x, z. So the answer will be like this. So for example, we have coordinate 4, 5, 2 and the formula is in the side learning is this. This is the formula. I think I will be draw, but sorry if my draw not perfect. Yeah, for example, this is x, this is y, and this is z. We can see the plane is x, y. So we will be reflection with this plane. So the value z will be changed, but the value x and y will be not be changed, because for example this is the value, or this is the point, and this is the z. Yeah, so if we reflection this coordinate with the plane x and y, the coordinate will be go to the bottom, and the value x and y will not change, but the value z will become to the minus. So why this is there are a -1? That's the reason. This is the same with the reflection plane x and z, but we can see but the depth have the different, like this. This is the plane we will reflect. So this is point will change to this point. So the value y will be minus. So why this is the minus? Because the value y will be changed to the opposite. That means if the value in your way is positive, if we reflection with the plane xz, so the value y will be negative, the result will be negative. That's same with this reflection. So from the A is the reflection in the plane X, Y. The formula is like this. This make the diagonal matrix 1 1 and minus 1, and we can multiplication like multiplication matrix 1 multiplied by 4 plus 0 multiplied by 2 plus 0 multiplied by 2. Sorry, this is 0 multiplied by 5 and 0 multiplied by 2, and the result will be 4. And the next is 5, and this is minus 2 because this is the minus 1. So the coordinate will be 4, 5, minus 2. And from the reflection plane XZ, like I am saying before, why there are minus 1 in the center, because we need to change the value of y. If for example in this example the value y is positive, will be changed value y to the negative. So the result will be 4 minus 5 and 2. And next, from the number 4 is put a dot on the R2 and use the matrix multiplication to determine the project result orthogonal of the point 2, the x-axis and y-axis. And the answer is this. Let V is, for example, we have a point at 3,4, and we need to the project result orthogonal. What this is mean? If I draw maybe in this this is x and this is y. The coordinate is 3,4. For example, the point is in this. So first we will be determine the project result orthogonal to the x-axis. So that's mean we will make the value y become to the 0, because that's mean we will be move the coordinate to this y axis. So this make the value y will be become 0. And how about the y to the y axis? That's a same, but we will be move the point to the x-axis. So we will make the value of y the value of x becomes 0. So why the formula is like this? Because in the project result orthogonal is in the x-axis, we will be make the value of y become 0. So that's why the formula like this, because we need to make this value become 0. So the formula from the x-axis is like this: 1 0 0 0, and we multiplication with the coordinate point, and the result is 3 0. And the next is in the y-axis, that's same with the x-axis, but in the y-axis we will make the value of x become 0, because we will be make the point move to the x-axis. So the formula like this: 0 0 0 1, and we multiplication with the matrix coordinate, and the result is 0 4. And next, question number 5: assign a point to the R3 and use multiplication to determine the orthogonal projection of that point to the find xz and the find yz. And the answer is like this. I think that's have same algorithm with in the R2, but this is in the R3, so the result will be like this. Maybe why the formula is 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1, because this is the xz, so will we make the value y is equal 0, and in this on the field yz we will make the will we make x is become 0. Maybe I will be use bahasa. Jadi secara mudahnya, ketika kita melihat seperti ini kepada bidang xz, kita akan membuat y nya akan menjadi 0. Jadi bisa dibilang di R3 itu kan ada 3, x, y, dan z. Ketika kita akan membuat orthogonal projection pada bidang xz, maka kita tinggal menghilangkan atau membuat value dari axis yang tidak kita sebutkan pada bidang itu menjadi 0. Sebagai contoh di sini xz, maka y-nya yang akan kita buat jadi 0, sedangkan pada yz maka x-nya akan kita ubah jadi 0. Jadi axis yang tidak dipanggil pada bidang ini, pada bidang yang dibentuk, itu akan diubah menjadi 0. So the result will be like this. We multiplication the formula with the coordinate. So because like I say, we will make the value x become 0, so the result is will be 2 0 and 6. And from the yz, that same, we will make the x is 0, so the result is 0 4 6. And next, the number 6: give a point at R2 and determine the image of the point if it is the rotate about the center point with the rotation angle. The first is the theta is 13, and in the D the theta is minus 16 derajat. So the answer is the first. If the theta is the 13 derajat, we will use the standard multiplication matrix. The rotation is like this. So like I said before in the question number 1, we getting the formula this in the R2 to the R3. This is the formula, the standard formula from the rotation. And if we draw in the image, the rotation will be like this. For example, like this, the coordinate is 4,3, maybe in this point, and we will be move 13 derajat to the counterclock like this. For example, this is the 13 derajat. So the value of x and y will be changed. Yeah, this is for example the 13. So we will be use this formula, and the result will be like this: cos 13 derajat minus sin 13 derajat sin 13 derajat cos 13 derajat multiplied by 2. Cos 13 is the root 3 per 2. Sin 13 is 1 per 2 because this minus, so the result will be minus. And if we multiplication with the matrix, the result will be like this: 2 root 3 minus 1 and 2 plus root 3. Dan jika kita membuatnya lebih sederhana, hasilnya akan kira-kira seperti ini: 2,4,6 3,73. And from the number D is, if the theta is minus 16, the result will be like this. We use a same formula, but sorry, I think this is have a wrong result because the nilai derajatnya minus. Jadi seharusnya ini bernilai minus, ini plus, ini minus, and ini minus. So the result will be different. The result will be like this: minus 2 plus root 3 and minus 2 root 3 minus 1. This is the correct result. Sorry, this is the wrong. I think this wrong because the value of derajatnya minus, jadi hasilnya akan menjadi minus. Nah, kecuali ini, karena ini minus bertemu dengan minus, jadi hasilnya akan plus. Yeah. Okay, next to the number 7. And in the number 7 is give a point at the R3 and determine the image of the point if it's rotate about the center point with the rotation angle. First is the 13 derajat clockwise about the positive x-axis. The B is, I think this is D, sorry, this is not B but a D. Is the theta is 19 degree. Yeah, I think the derajat is degree. Sorry if I'm wrong. In the counter clockwise about the positive x-axis. So the result will be like this. The answer, for example, I make the coordinate 3, 7, 5, and this is the from the clockwise. What the difference is the clockwise and the counter clockwise. Yeah, we can now the clockwise, that means searah jarum jam. So the rotation will be like this to this. But if we say the counter clock, the rotation will be like this. So in there are theorem, if we make the counter clockwise, this the rotation is in the positive, or the derajatnya akan bernilai positif. But if we make in the clockwise, the rotation, the derajat rotasinya akan bernilai negatif. Yeah, that's the theorem. So like this, in the clockwise we can see this is the formula in the slide number 1. Sorry, this is from the x positive, and yeah, this is the formula we use. That is number. Yeah, this. We can see we just need the multiplication, but because that in the clockwise the value derajatnya akan bernilai negatif, and like I'm say before, this is will be minus, this is plus because this minus, this is plus, this is minus, and we just need to multiplication. 1 multiplied by 3 plus 0 multiplied by 7, 0 multiplied by 5, so the result will be the result is 3, and 0 multiplied by 3 is 0, plus 1 per 2 root 3 multiplied by 7, result will minus 7 per 2 root 3, plus 1 per 2 plus, oh sorry, this is wrong, my answer wrong again. This 5 per 2, this is wrong, sorry, this is wrong, minus this result 3 and 7 per 2 root 3, sorry, no, my answer wrong. 3 minus 7 per 2 root 3 plus 5 per 2, and the next is minus 7 per 2 minus 5 per 2 root 3. The result will be like this. Maybe I will be change in this answer. Sorry about this. This is 7. This is 5, and the result, yeah, still this is not the answer. This is not the answer. This is not the answer. Not, I think, yeah, just like this I will be answer. This is the answer. Sorry, I have wrong answer before. Next, in the counterclock, yeah, this is, I think this will be easier because 17 degree. Yeah, we know the cosine 19 is 0, so this is will be easy. Minus sin 19 is minus 1, sin minus 1 and 1. So in this case, the value y will come to x, and x will be to y, and minus, so the result is minus 7, 3 and 5. We just need multiplication this matrix with this matrix. Yeah, this is, I think this right answer, correct answer, but in the previous there are a human error, so the answer is not correct. So next is the number 8. Give a point in the R3 and a scalar. K is the real number. Use matrix multiplication to find the image of if. Oh yeah, I think in the number 8 the question is not complete, but I think the answer is complete. First is contraction with the vector key. Yeah, the first is contraction with k less than 1. So for example, k is 1/3 because that less than 1. Yeah, the theorem is this. The multiplication with the scalar is like the formula is like this. With a vector a, that is contraction. Yeah, the formula is k 0 0 0. Sorry 0 0 and 0. Yeah, this is the formula. So we just need to change the value of k to the number. So like this, you can see this is the value of k. This k is 1/3. And next we just need to the multiplication with the coordinate. Sorry, I'm not write this the coordinate. For example, if v is 3 1, 3, this is the coordinate, and we just need to multiplication this with this matrix. So the result is 1 1/3 and 1. And in the B is the dilatation with k more than 1. So for example, k is 4. So this is have a same formula. We just need to change the value k with the 4 because the k in this case is 4. We use this formula. So we just need to multiplication, 3 multiplication by 4, 1 multiplication 4, and 3 multiplication by 4, and the result will be this. Jadi intinya dari ini adalah seperti kita memperpanjang dan memperpendek dari vektor yang kita miliki, atau yeah, that's we just move. If the value k less than 1, so we will be make titiknya itu lebih mendekat ke titik 0. Sedangkan jika nilai k nya itu lebih dari 1, maka kita akan membuat titiknya itu menjauh dari titik 0,0. Seperti itu kira-kira. And next is the explanation in the x direction and k more than 1. This is y direction, k. Okay, sorry, I forget to write the complete question. The theorem is like this. So this is mean we will be make the sorry, because this is the in 3 dimension, not in the 2. This for example, yeah, like this, and we still use the v is equal 3,1,3. Yeah, this is the coordinate we use, and we need to the direction in the x direction. This is x, y, and z. So we will make the direction in x. So we will make the value in the x coordinate in x axis. We multiply by k. So what this mean? Yeah, we can see the formula is 3, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That's mean the formula from the x direction is k 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is the formula. Why this is 1 not 0? Because we need make the value in the coordinate in x and z is still same, not be changed. The coordinate will be changed just in the x-axis, in the x coordinate. So why this is the k, and in this case the k is more than 1, and we choose the value k is 3, so we change the k to the 3. So this is the formula from this question. Yeah, this, yeah, like same like before, we just need multiplication the this matrix with the coordinate. So the result will be 12, 1, and 3. And in the D, the y direction and k less than 1, and we choose the k is 1/2. Like I said before, if the value k more than 1, the coordinate akan menjauh dari titik 0,0, sedangkan jika kurang dari 1 maka akan mendekat ke titik 0,0. This is have the same formula, but because this is in the y, so the formula will be like this: 0, 0, 0, k, this is k, 0, 0, 0, 1. So the value x and z will be still not be changed, but the value y will be changed because we will be multiplication with the scalar, and the result is we multiplication this matrix with this matrix, and the result is 3, 1/2, and 3. Okay, I forget this record or not. Oh yeah, this record. Next, number 9. Number 9. Give a operation matrix of size 2x2. Draw the result of the transformation of the unit square in the quadrant 1 which is operand on the matrix. So my answer is the example. We have a matrix operation is 2, 1, 3, 2, and we have a coordinate A is 1, 2, B is 2,4, and C is 3,1, and we will be transformation that with the matrix this matrix operation, and the result will be like this. You can see a accent is the matrix operation multiplied by coordinate a. Just like that, the formula. We just need to multiply the matrix operation with the coordinate. So like this, 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2, the result is 4. 3 multiplied by 1 plus 2 multiplied by 2, so 3 plus 4 is 7. This is the result, or the a-axis. A-axis is 4,7, and the b-axis same like multiplication in the a-axis, and the result is 8,14. 410, and this is from the c-axis is 7,11. Yeah, I think that's simple. And the next in the number 10. So in the number 10 is we need to choose the two question in the book. That's in the 4.9 exercise, and we choose the number 27 is the reflection of the 3,4 about the line that makes an angle of p per 3 or 16 degree with the positive x-axis. Is in the 2 dimension because 3,4, and the result is like this. Like I'm said before, this is the formula we use in the rotation. In the reflection. Okay, because we reflection with the x-axis, so the first we need to the now the reflection with the x-axis. So this is the formula like I explained before, and the result will be 3 minus 4. And next we will be rotate the result of reflection with the p per 3 or 90 degree. So we use the standard formula from the rotation in the R2, and the result will be like this. Cos 19 is 1 per 2 minus sin 19 is minus root 3 per 2, sin 90 is root 3 per 2, and cos 19 is 1 per 2 multiplied by this is the result of reflection, 3 minus 4, and the result will be like this. 3 per 2 cos 1 per 2 multiplied by 3 minus, because this minus multiplied by minus, the result will be plus 2 per root 3, and this multiplied by this 3 root 3 per 2 minus 2. Dan jika kita sederhanakan, kira-kira hasilnya akan segini, 4,96 0,59. Next, the question number 4. Second question is the reflection of the 1,2 about the line makes an angle of p per 4 with the positive x-axis. I think this have a same way with the before. because this is yeah, the difference is just in the coordinate and the value of derajatnya yang berbeda. Jadi kira-kira jalannya itu sama. Pertama kita mencari refleksinya, kemudian kita mengalihkannya dengan rumus rotasi. Ya, the first we need to find the reflection with the x-axis, and the next is we rotate the result of reflection with the 45 degree. So the final result is kira-kira segini 2,12 minus 0,7. Yeah, maybe I not explain more in this question because I think this is have a same way with the before in the number 1027. So I think that's enough, and I think this is a right answer because I make the all saya membuat nomor ganjil dan teman saya membuat nomor genap. And the next is the number 11. In the number 11 we need take the question in the exercise 4.10 and we group getting the number 2. The question is determine whether to the operation T1 and T2 commute, that is there T1 or T2 is equal T2 or T1. And in the number 2 there are two questions again. The first is T1 is the R2 to the R2 in the orthogonal projection onto the x-axis, and the T2 in orthogonal projection in the y-axis. In the number B, T1 is the R2 to the R2 is the rotation about the origin through an angle P per 4, and the T2 is the R2 to R2 is the reflection about the y-axis. So the result will be same or not, so we will check. So the first, the orthogonal projection to the x-axis and the y-axis. So we can see the first is in the T1 or T2. The result will be like this. The formula will like this because this is the orthogonal projection. Like I said before, if I draw, this is x, this is y, and the point and the formula, we just use formula. If the in the x-axis, so we will make the coordinate become to the y-axis until the value y is 0, and if the orthogonal projection in the y-axis, we make the value in the x become 0. So the formula will be like this. We just multiplication the formula because if we use the coordinate, that will be have a different result, but if the formula is different, so the result will be different too. For example, like this, the T1 or T2, we just multiplication the formula. This is the formula from the in the x-axis, this is in the y-axis. we just need multiplication. 1 multiplied by 0 plus 0 multiplied by 0 and so on, and the result is 0 0 0 and 0, because the first we make the value y to the 0 and the next we will make the value x to the 0, so the value is 0. And how about in the T2 or T1? We just need to multiplication. This is in the y, this is in the x, and we getting the same result, 0 0. Why like that? Like I'm said before, the first we in the y axis, so we make the first we make the value of x to become 0, and after that in the x-axis we make the value of y become 0. So this is will be have the same result, and we can say in the number A the T1 or T2 is same with T2 or T1. And next, how about in the question number B? So in the question number B is T1 is R2 to R2 is the rotation about the origin through the angle P per 4, and T2 is the R2 R2 is the reflection about the y-axis. So this is will be have a same result or not, and you can see the result. The T1 or T2, this is mean we will be rotation the coordinate first, and after that we do the reflection with the the y-axis. So we just need to multiplication matrix the formula. This is the formula from the P per 4 derajat, the cos 45 sin, yeah, like this the formula. We just need to multiply the formula in the y-axis. This is the formula, and yeah, we will be multiplication 1 per 2 root 2 multiplication minus 1 is minus and the next multiplication 1 per 2 root 2 multiplication by 0, this multiplied by this minus this multiplied by minus this, oh sorry, yeah, why this is plus? Oh no, I made the wrong again, sorry. I think this will be still minus, because we multiplication this and this. Oh sorry, that's still plus. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not focused. The result is minus and plus. And how about in the T2 or T1? So the first we will be reflection, and after we reflection we will be rotation. We will do rotation, and the result is minus 1 per 2 plus. So we can see the result is not same. The result from the T1 or T2 is this, and the result of T2 or T1 is this. This is have the different result, or so we can say in this case the T1 or T2 is not same T2 or T1. And next, the last question. Let TA and TB be the operation with standard matrix are given. Find the standard matrix from TB, OTA, and TA, OTB. And we have this matrix, the matrix in the 3 dimension. Yeah, this is will be more harder to make it. So the standard matrix from the TB, OTA. Yeah, this is, we just need to multiplication matrix in the matrix 3 dimension. So we multiplication this with this. So this is the result. 6 multiplied by 4, 3 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by 2, and after that we multiplication with this, and we do this more, and the final result, the final result is this. In this case, we just need to make the multiplication matrix in the 3 dimension. And how about in the TA and TB? Yeah, the result is different. In the, yeah, in the TB, the result is 18, 22, 10. Sorry, I forgot. 10 minus 3, 3, 3, 1. Minus 3, minus 3, 3, 3, 1. Oh, I forgot again, sorry. 5, 8. So this is the result of TB or TA. This is have the difference because, like, yeah, this is the multiplication of matrix. So there are many condition from the multiplication will be have same value. Yeah, for example, we multiplication the matriks identitas dengan identitas, ataupun matriks identitas dengan matriks biasa, nanti hasilnya akan sama. Oh no, hasilnya tidak akan sama. Sorry. Yeah, I had many focus in this video. Oh yeah, I think that's all I can explain about my and my friend work in this segment. Yeah, sorry if in this video I cannot be explained in full in English, and maybe yeah I have many wrong answer and another. Ya, dari sikap saya dalam menjelaskan mungkin kurang bagus. I'm so sorry, and I think that's all from my explanation, and thank you.